Formula 1, che spettacolo!
L'ossigeno che spinge a respirare è una ragione grande come il mare, come il mare.
La tiene bassa!
Tutto quello che ho.
Che magia!
Yes! We did it! Grandissimi!
Hello, welcome to another round in the 6th round of Ultra Cup Hull. Dave Zergera is alongside him from Spatial Cap P3 and Don Redo P4, and Spraybo P5 from BDS, Pablo Sierra, Tom Leon, Nick Leon, Devin Butler, Marcus Adelaide. That is the top 11, the top half of the grid. One half of the start of Cable 1 Versio, plus Thierry Headley, Tucker Van Horn, and Ivan Gorov, and Lam Thong, Zach Wallace, and Marcus Klein. Then Cash on the final two is Eduardo and Bogdanov. Here we are, we're in Monaco, one of the most prestigious events in the world, 5 red lights. And we are underway, the Monaco Grand Prix has begun. And off of the front, it's been a good start for Sergio, but it's not good enough to take the lead. Ultra lead up the hill as we head towards Casino Square right now. Ultra still in the lead there, and it's a dream getaway for the Colombian driver who has not won a race because David Sergio has won every single race so far. Could this be the day where this no longer happened? Could we get a new winner? As Sierra's got a penalty for causing a collision, and Revo almost making contact with someone there through the hairpin. As the drivers are heading to Nouvelle Chicane, it's been an excellent getaway for Ultra, and he's got a very good lead out in front. You gave all running the different line there to try and catch Devin Butler, who's in the top 10 right now. Yellow flag, second exit, Klein has spun round, and that's not the way you want to be. And he is the reason for this yellow flag going out, and he's managed to get back on the track. No issues caused. It is a 1 second lead though for Ultra, and that is just what he needs to expand on. If you can expand on that, then he can break DRS and be safe from Sergio. And without a doubt, this Brazilian will push to try and get 6 wins in a row, which is a record never seen before. And if you can do that, that would just be absolutely incredible to see. His win streaks, they are very hard to get. You need to be able to beat everyone consistently for multiple races, and that is obviously one scary task. And Ultra has done exactly what I said, to expand on that lead, and he has done that. He's now leading by 2 seconds. I don't know if it's 1.5 or 2. Just because when you wait for them both, they are straight. But yeah, no matter what, he has definitely broken DRS. Yeah, that is around 2 second lead, that. Yep, 2.2 is Ultra set to last lap of the race. Here on lap 3 of 19 now. Let's just see also strategies get put in play today. As you see, we've got the soft, mediums. But we also have Versio and Klein, the 2 alphas, going different from everyone else. They are on the hard tyres, which that is a very unique strategy because Klein's race is ruined from the lap 1 spin. Not only is it ruined, he also has a penalty too, which really puts the nail in the coffin on that one. Sergio, it's like no way he's going to catch as it stands. Like, he has not got enough pace to be able to get Ultra Bowl, and this is going to put his perfect streak off, which is going to come to the frustration of the Brazilian, but the delight of pretty much everyone else on the grid who are probably sick of the dominance. Yeah, we're on lap 4 now. Sebastian Cambo, leader of the drivers on medium tyres, and he is in P3. So let's just see how the mediums do this race, because It's always nice to see multiple different strategies get put into play. So yeah, this man's doing strong. Of course, he fell off from Cerquera Ultra now, but he's also got a pretty good gap from Dominic De Benedetto. And so we are looking here right now to Davey Cerquera 2.4 behind the leader. Now I have to focus on somewhere else in the grid because I keep focusing on the top like every single race. And it is very weird. And I just proceed to focus on the top, okay. So I wonder what these stops are going to wear out though, because like the visible wear is here now. It has just arrived. Now what about everyone else though? Will this visible wear last for long? Or not? As we are going to be on board with Ravo in the Ferrari. He's a consistent P5 man as it seems. Unfortunately for Sarah, that penalty is going to ruin this race for a bit though. Because like, 6th would be incredible for Renault, and that's a position they never really get. And look at them. They're doing strong, but that penalty is going to really crush the Ever in his chances in the Grand Prix. Klein's chances of anything successful in this race, they're gone. They are long gone. We all know that. As pit stops still will be coming into the next few laps, I think. Next up, we might see our first pit stop this race. Unless someone's going to go for an undercut strategy, which might be a good thing for De Benedetto. But he's not going to do that. And for Ravo, it's the exact same thing. Sierra, same. Yes, it's coming in. He's the one taking the first pit stop of the day. And he's going to be going on the hard tyres, possibly to the end of this race. Pitting at the end of lap 5. She's going to take them hards all the way to the end. Jack Van Horn, he's coming into the pits. Now I see soft to that coming out for Wallace. So Wallace is going to be entering the pits. He's going to exit the pits on soft tyres. Van Horn's exiting on hards. But Wallace is on a 2-stop. Possibly a soft. Now that would be possible. Because you can easily do an additional lap tyre, which would very clearly show that, yeah, soft would work. And Ultra staying out. Davey Cerquera though, he's staying out as well, so a bit questionable there. Tavado also staying out. Ravo, I imagine he's going to come into the pits. Yes, he does. Ravo into the pit lane, the number 7 in the pits. And what tyre is he going to go on to as he's getting to his pit box? It is medium tyres. Mediums, a bit of an interesting choice there. That's the tyre he's wanting to go for, so he's went for it. As Ultra entering the tunnel right now, Davey Cerquera, he's just entered it now, and yeah, 3.6 the lead is for Ultra, and that is one secure lead, if I would say so myself. He can get undercut, probably come out right around Cerquera on fresher tyres. But because it's only one lap undercut, I feel that we're going to have to pit the same lap, or Ultra will have to pit lap 4 if Ultra wants to realistically get this. It also depends on what tyre they go for, as Ultra into the pit lane. Davey Cerquera is going on to softs. It is a soft tyre gamble for Davey Cerquera and for Ultra. Ocampo's entering on softs as well. He's sick of the mediums, he's going up softs there. Right there. And De Benedetto is the one leading this race. He is staying out 33% on his tyres. He is going to lose a lot of time, but is it going to be worth it for whatever tyre he picks next? Now I can confirm this, Ultra and Cerquera are going to have to pit again. They will pit again no matter what. Tom Leon, I imagine, even pit the slap, the number 19 Brazilian in the Red Bull. already under pressure from David Saracchiara, and he's going to have to let him by, but that has for sure lost him some time in this race. Now, I would imagine as well that Ultra can catch Benedetto very quickly. David Saracchiara, he is not going to be enjoying this race because he's been so used to all the winning, and now he's not winning. It's going to be a bit of a weird feeling for the Brazilian, as David Benedetto with the American driver will have to cede position, but he's possibly held up Ultra. I think he might have, ever so slightly. So that's a bit of a strategical thing there. Benedetto entering the bits on mediums. They might make it to the end. I'm saying might, it's very uncertain. They're like right on the bounds of it. His tires would be pretty dead towards the end, but he can do it. A soft medium is possible. And speaking of softs, Tom Leon entering the pits for soft tyres. And look at Dan Butler pitting at the end of the 8th lap. He's done 8 laps on the tyre, and he's going to come into the pits and put on some fresh, soft tyres. So he is also on a 2-stop as well. So 2 stops seem to be a very common thing here at Monaco. Is Daniel Boksarov on the medium compound of tyre. He's entering for another set of mediums. Medium, a strategy I would definitely never expect to see, as Klein has recently pit, but obviously he will be last in this race. In fact, Ultra has lapped him. Ultra has lapped Klein, and David Saracchiara is going to be next to lap the German driver, I think. And yeah, now look at least 4.5 seconds. So guys like Deventer are ones to watch out for, who are likely to get to the end just on a bad state of tyre. So yeah, strategies are going to go hard at this race. Speaking of hard tyres, they seem to be the one that works most. And Verstio, he's the lead driver who has started on the hard tyres. He's still on the hard tyres. So the Sauber, it's gonna go out for as long as possible. It might be a medium stint for the end of this race. If it can push up a bit longer, then the possibility of softs is also there, which would probably be preferable for the absolute Sauber team. And right behind Tap Van Hoort in the Toro Rosso on much fresher hard tyres, 4 laps old, but they are still much fresher than Verstio's hards, which have done 10 laps, including the formation lap, which isn't broadcasted. As now we are entering the hairpin. I forgot what the hairpin's called. Now Saracchiara heads through the hairpin. Of course, this hairpin is a very famous hairpin on the Monaco track. Look at 5 seconds this lead is. This is perfect for Ferrari, and this is what they need to stay ahead of Red Bull in the Constructors' Championship. Now Verstio's still out on that hard tyre, but it is showing the hards are going to last a while, and it's going to be very good for those who have decided to go for some later stops. Like Durandetto, yes, he's on medium, so he's going to get a general idea where the hards will be on tyre life, which will then give him the idea where mediums are, which then indicates to the team whether they should pit him or not. As yellow flags, middle sector is Adelaide, who's hit the wall, and that is not a good place to park your car, as this could end badly if a car comes by. And Boksarov, he's coming by, and Adelaide is still there. Boksarov, what just happened there? Well, was that a glitch in the Matrix? Boksarov ended up locking up, going through Adelaide. That was very weird, as Adelaide's trying to pick up some speed, which has been a bit of a nightmare for the McLaren, whose car is not working. I think there's engine damage, because that car is just the 0 pace at all. It could also just be the fact that they're lapped cars. I'm sorry, he was the lapped car, but the fact that he started to drop back some places maybe. As Ultra there gets out ahead of Castro, who has just pit. Now 5-second penalty for Theo. David Castro's got to defend. Well, I'm joking, he's not going to defend anything. But Davey Saracera could possibly catch. And that will hold him up. As first of all, he's going to get past a Williams, and that Williams is Daniel Boxarov. Or is it? Yeah, sorry, it is Daniel Boxarov. And also, let's Saracera with 0 issues in all this race, but the softs now they're wearing out now, so pit stops could come in play anytime soon for the 2 stoppers. And Versio, he's coming in pits to serve his pit stop. He's going to go into mediums, and unfortunately there's a 5-second penalty that must be served in the pit lane. You can't serve it at the end of the race unless you're not doing any more pit stops. And yeah, both these guys top 2, they are not going to pit yet. Ocampo, if you want to win, it would have been a good idea to pit right then, or even just gain a place, which would have been the most likely outcome. Pitting then could have been a good idea, but I guess not. Now to Vendetto, 5 laps he's done now on the medium tyre. How will the Mercedes do in the end this one? As he could possibly gain some positions under pit stops as long as he can stay out until the end. But let's just see what Mercedes do with this man. Could they let him win this race or not? As there are many lapped cars here, most notably Marcus Klein, who's going to have to let De Benedetto pass. He's going to do it in tunnel. It looks like he will. It does. So De Benedetto passes by, and he's almost held up there. Probably was held up, it looked like it, by Carlos Eduardo, who's had 0 pace here in the streets of Monaco. Nitro staying out again. What is this strategy by Ferrari and Mercedes? Because Saracera's staying out again. Surely Ocampo must pit this lap now, right? Because someone's got to pit. No. As he's being held up awfully there. What was that? Benedetto, he's going to fly by, but even he was held up. This race can be very confusing, and it's showing. Adelaide, he's one of the drivers who are probably going to go at the end on that hard tyre. Just if anyone else on the track is going to go at the end, but it might. We are running out of laps in this Monaco Grand Prix as Sierra enters the pits, getting rid of the softs to go into a fresh pair that will carry him for laps 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, which is the final 5 laps of the race that we are in. Headley pits, UK Ball pits, UK Ball's on for medium, same for Headley. So Racing Point and Dragon going for the same strategy there. As there we are, both Ultra and Saracera pit. They have done identical strategies today. It is soft for Saracera and soft for Ultra. Yep, it is identical strategies. Same tyre, same lap. What are we seeing here? As Ocampo comes in for mediums, must be no more soft lap for him at Red Bull. Which will be a bit triggering as De Benedetto is P2. After the pit stops, Ultra had a whole pit stop on De Benedetto. Now can De Benedetto defend P2 for the rest of this race? Already end up falling to his teammate, David Saracera, who's on fresh stop tyres and is going to be ready to charge at the field. Look out on the keys on 10 laps of hard tyres now. He got his 11th lap on that tyre and they are wearing out quite a bit. But can he hold on? Because there's only a couple laps to go now. Like I said, time is ticking down. And it's ticking very, very fast. Now, I can expect fastest laps to start coming in this race starting on the brand new lap which we are on now. 3 laps to go. How will this thing end? Well, we'll find out as Gorov is left the pits in P17 on hard tyres. Demento pits. That's very unnecessary. They did not have to do that. That's a bit suspicious. As Revo comes in the pits, Ocampo is going to take P3, and that should be a podium for Red Bull. I doubt that Demento is going to actually gain anything here. As BDS starts his 12th lap on the hard tyres. What is its tyre saving? Same thing for Versio when he done that on his first stint. Versio done like, was it 14 overall laps or something? 13 or 14, I really can't remember which one it was. Speaking of Versio, he's P16, he's on 3 laps on the mediums. I don't think he's going to gain anything else as Castro is in P13 for Haas. That is extremely impressive. As Wallace is fighting up the hill. And he's going to go around the outside at Casino Square. And he's going to go keeping the inside line. And Wallace, is that him through up into P13? Yes it is. Castro drops to P14. And Ultra, all he has to do is keep it clean now. Ferrari have been looking extremely strong recently, and this is absolute proof. Ferrari have done incredible this race, and Ultra is looking to claim the streets of Monaco as his this year, assuming everything goes his way in this final lap in a bit. Getting past the lap traffic with no issue. Sergio is heading for the Nouvelle chicane now, and Ultra, he's just went around a completely different chicane in the swimming pool. Now showing the big time gap in these two people. And he's heading around the final corner to start the final lap of this race. Ultra has driven excellently. He's got DRS active from the back markers, who've helped out in that sort of sense. Davis Arquera, he's only just starting his final lap. The gap is 7.5 seconds. And Ultra, it's his race to lose, and he's gonna need to get past some of these lap cars, otherwise he is not going to be getting anywhere in this race. And he's getting ahead of the racing point, I think. And Ultra, he's into the wall! On the final lap of this race! What is this for a commentator's curse? What is that? It's Davis Arquera. He's less than a second away. He's getting held up by the Alfa Romeo. And this race is not over yet. It's not over yet. Sergio, he's slowing down. Why? But what is this last lap controversy that has went on here at the hairpin and almost went completely wrong for Ultra? And I do not understand this in the slightest. But nonetheless, round the final corner, not the final lap we expected, but it's the performance that some of us wanted. Ultra wins the Monaco Grand Prix. David Ricciardo's dominance has ended. He's now P2. It was very close to the window after that weird hairpin accident. Versio all the way down to Eduardo or a lap down to Bendes. It's another P4 result. Consistency is key, is what he says. P4's fast lap. Revo's going to get P5 in the end of it all. What a result for the Italian. As Tom Leon's going to finish P6. And BDS is looking to keep 7th. And Nick Leon though right there. He's going to be under pressure on the final straight. Nick Leon already pulling alongside. Who's going to get P7? As it's a drag race across the line and Nick Leon just gets it. As Thierry Headley is going to finish P10 in this one. Cable's going to be P11 outside of the points. So both BDS and Van Horn completing 14 laps on their hard tyre. It's going to be a 12-13 for Toro Rosso. Not good, but it's not the worst things. As Wallace is going to finish this one off for P14. And that was that for your Monaco Grand Prix. What a race we've had. Ultra winner for Ferrari for the first time. So Ferrari, their first win this season, and Sergio's dominance of 5 in a row has ended with this race. Sergio P2 and Ocampo P3. So what a Monaco thriller we have had. That final lap just put the cherry on top for this magnificent race. And with all that done, let's listen to the Colombian national anthem. So that was it. Monaco is done. It was Ultra, Sarkera, Ocampo, Vendetto, Revo, Tom Leon, Nick Leon, BDS, Alba Sierra, Gary Headley, Cable, Van Horn, Butler, Wallace, Castillo, Dorf Castro, Adelaide Lampong, Max Clyde, Boxarp, and Eduardo. And Monaco is done. That is a wrap, everyone. We'll see you when F1 Classic returns for round 7 of the World Championship. See you then. Goodbye.